Destiny, your poodle face, Clifford the big red dog looking ass, all of the Destinators, all of the Destiny fans, for all of y'all who've been dragging Sunni, she needs to take her husband back to St. Louis. She doing it all for clout. I hope she dragged the dog shit out of Destiny today. She going live at 9 with a makeup artist. And this is why. Some of y'all dirty neck, earring back smelling ass been clowning Sunni only for Carlos King to go on this interview and tell us that Destiny knew the whole time that Sunni was coming on the show. As a matter of fact, she approved it. She gave him the green light to run with this storyline. So the whole time y'all talking about Sunni doing it for clout, in actuality, Destiny is the one who was doing it for clout. She giving Destiny a storyline. She the reason Destiny got a check in her pocket right now. We gonna talk about it, friend. We gonna talk about it. Exactly. Happy Saturday, y'all. Exactly. So as y'all can see, I got on some clothes, but I ain't going to brunch. I'm just gonna go. Just gonna go give me some food to cook. I hope y'all having a really good morning. I hope y'all caught my Bell Collective live review last night. If y'all haven't, go to my videos. But when you go to my videos, you gotta go to the live section. Like, it won't be in the regular videos. It'll be on the live section. So make sure y'all go check out my Bell Collective live review I did last night. Tonight after Love and Marriage Huntsville, I'm gonna go live too. Probably around like 8:30, something like that. So make sure y'all have y'all cocktails, y'all opinions. Make sure y'all have y'all cocktails and y'all opinions or whatever, because we're going to go live after the episode with the continuation of the girls trip. But last night I had told y'all that I watched the Carlos King interview with DJ Richie Scott. So we're going to talk about that this morning. I figured out why Sunni's so pissed off at Destiny. We're going to talk about that. And then we also going to talk a little bit about the Meg documentary, because like I said, that touched my little spirit that touched my little spirit yesterday. Shout out to Meg. The documentary was everything. It was probably one of the best documentaries I've seen in a while. I like Lil Baby's documentary. I like that one too. Anyway, so welcome back, friend. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment. I said, let me do this early in the day so we can snickle and giggle. We can snickle and giggle until Love and Marriage Huntsville come on. So listen to my shit while you're getting your Saturday exercise on, cleaning up the house. You know what I'm saying? Running your errands, whatever the fuck you gonna do, friend. But let's talk. Okay. Okay, I ain't even had no coffee. I got some green tea. Anyway, girls, so this is what happened. So Carlos King did an interview with DJ Richie Scott yesterday. It dropped at like 2 o'clock or whatever. I was trying to put up some end table. I'm still trying to assemble some stuff. I don't know why I ordered all of this shit offline, and then when it come, I gotta assemble some shit. Exactly. I don't know, whatever. Fuck me. So Carlos King, at the beginning of the first thing he says to DJ Richie Scott is, are you still reviewing the show, or why you ain't reviewing the show, or some shit like that. It was him being funny, because the narrative been going around about how bad the fans are, and I think that they alluding to the millimeters, but he keeps saying Love and Marriage Huntsville, fans, to try to make it whole. Let's talk about that for a minute. Remember DJ Richie Scott put that interview up with Martell about Martell allegedly being physical with the kids and stuff? The next day, DJ Richie Scott took the video down and said that he had talked to Martell and explained the reason why he took the video down, and because he talked to Martell, yada, yada, yada. And I remember for a few weeks after that, he didn't review the show because it was mad people in the comments going in on him. Like, I can't, fuck with somebody who sympathizes with Martell, yada, yada. So eventually during the interview, DJ Richie Scott talked about it. He was like, yeah, it becomes too much. So I, stopped doing it, but I came back because I love the show. If any of my content, if I have any content creators out there, please drop down and tell me how you feel about it. I've seen a lot of other content creators say the same thing. I remember Funky stopped reviewing the show. I remember Scotty was complaining. I think he stopped reviewing the show for a minute too. And a few other people. Those are the people that come, off my, off the top of my head, because I used to watch them. But this how I feel. Y'all know I'm gonna talk my shit, exactly. And I'm fairly new to YouTube or whatever, but I will say it is a lot of motherfuckers who be out there, and it's like, if you lean towards male, if you like male, other people the teabaggers gonna go in on you, the destinators, the Scotter-lots, everybody gonna go in on you. People tell me that all the time. I used to like your channel because you unbiased, but you leaning more towards male. Newsflash, bitch, I always love male. I'm sorry. From season 1, I was always team male. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry if I'm not gonna come on here and be fake. Now I'll be objective and tell y'all Mel was being shady as a motherfucker about that shit. Now I'll call a motherfucker out because that's just what I'm gonna do. But if I honestly feel like she deserved to get cursed the fuck out, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Just like with the Sunni and Destiny shit. Sometimes I'm a Sunny delight, and sometimes I think I was calling her a slut from St. Louis when I. If y'all look at the beginning of the season, I was calling her a slut from St. Louis. Exactly, because all I knew was this girl used to be a producer and now she married to this girl man. And I don't even fuck with Destiny. So I do feel like the fans do the most. If I said something about how Melody's wig was questionable season 1 and season 2 of the reunion, child, and some fuck, you ain't no true Melody the bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of that. So I do feel like the fans attack content creators and stuff in the comments, which I don't give a damn if you have a difference of opinion. You can tell me, poo, I don't give a damn. It's when you start going off on people and announcing that you ain't following and you can't watch this channel is when people have a problem. Because I feel like you ain't doing shit but putting this in the comments and announcing it so other motherfuckers can chime in. But bitch, you ain't finna swarm that negativity in my comments. I apologize. I'ma delete and block your ass in a heartbeat, bitch. Going on with that negativity, Strange. Exactly. Not over here, Pookie. Anyway, so he doubled down on like the fans being toxic and shit. But this my whole thing. Carlos King, you need to be grateful. You need to be grateful that everybody is talking about your show and the fans are so invested in this show. Because if Love and Marriage Huntsville didn't have all of the traction that they have on YouTube, I don't think that they would be this successful. What y'all think? Because I know for a fact, even on my Facebook, some of my family and friends and shit, they was like, damn, y'all always talking about this show. They always talking about this show on YouTube. Let me go check this show out. Exactly. And I wasn't even watching a damn show until Funky Diva was talking about this shit all the time. I was like, let me go watch this shit. And it was like mid-season 1 or something. Yeah, like probably the 4th episode or something. That's when I started watching. And I went back and watched, the first episode and shit. So Carlos King, stop talking about your fans because you need your fans or your show gonna tank, bitch. Anyway, Carlos King also was throwing a whole bunch of shade about the cast. So basically DJ Richie Sky was like, how do you navigate all of the drama? Basically, some of his cast members getting online talking shit about him. This my whole thing though. So I'm gonna tell y'all the response. He was basically saying it's like a child that's mad and they get online and start pouting. All you gotta do is say my name and you're gonna get all the clout and attention. I know that it's something wrong with them because if it was really an issue, you would call me. You just trying to get the audience on your side. I don't know if that was shout out to Winter, because Winter be talking about him and how his shows don't pay and shit. I'm not sure if that's shade to Mel because Mel kind of went in after one of those Messy Monday episodes or whatever. I'm not sure which one of the girls he was shading, but where was that shade when Martell came on her and said that you told him to bring those flowers to Mel and that he was an actor on this show? You laughed that shit off. You didn't come on here and shade Martell when he was talking shit about you, and he directly was talking about your show and your producers and stuff. We didn't get this type of commentary. We didn't get Carlos King going on interviews because for some reason, I'm not sure if he was just coming online to promote Bell Collective, but Carlos King is very calculated. No, I ain't gonna say calculated, but purposeful. There's a purpose for him doing these interviews with DJ Richie Sky, or he would have been did an interview with Richie Sky. Are you doing it just to skew this narrative? Make sure you keep the millimeter. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Tell me why y'all think Carlos King is going around doing these interviews. Who do you think he was shading? Was he shading Mel, basically trying to say, bitch, you childlike? He was like, because I've been doing reality TV before most of these girls or guys. He said or guys, he meant girls. Before most of these girls ever came on reality TV. Not you on her shading the same people who help make your shows great. This is why if I'm your cast member, I'm feeling some type of way, because not only do you talk shit about me on Messy Mondays, but then you get in on an interview on your own accord and shade me. And I know you're not shading Mel when you just said you and Mel was cool. What's tea, boo? What's tea? If I was Mel, I'm sorry. I low-key wouldn't fuck with him, because he keep talking about the millimeters and the fans and all of this other shit. Was you talking about the millimeters when you launched your Reality with the King tour? Because who was your first guest? Why he talking about, oh, they do this because they want to get the fans on their side, or they want the people to believe their story. The Melody she already got a whole bunch of people who got her back. She don't need to skew the narrative. It's y'all who's on Messy Mondays talking about her. She like, nigga, I'm a part of your show. What are we talking about? Exactly. And you wasn't mad when the Millimeters was supporting that Reality with the King show. And who was your first live guest? Melody Shari. Because you know what? You knew she was going to bring all of the Millimeters, and your first show was going to be a success. Let's not act. Let's not act, Carlos. What's Carlos' sign? Is he like an Aries or something? I don't know. Tell me who y'all think he was shading. Do y'all think he was shading Winter? Do y'all think he was shading Mel? And how do y'all feel the cast would feel about him talking about they just like your children, they go somewhere and pout? What? That, baby, you talking about somebody being professional. That's some unprofessional shit to say. I wish my boss would be like, oh, you act like a little kid and throw a tantrum. Who, ho? I come here to do my job, and let's not forget, if I didn't do my job, you wouldn't be making as much money as you making. Let's be clear. Let's be crystal clear, bitch. Exactly. I think that's why Carlos be losing some of the girlies. Exactly. Maybe you got a little too big for your britches, like with the Candy and the Phaedra story over at Real Housewives of Atlanta. But if you want to keep Love and Marriage Huntsville afloat, let's be clear. You need Melody. I don't give a fuck if you don't like Melody. The show need Melody. Let's not act like the Girls Trip ain't the best episode, the best set of episodes we done seen all season. But I digress. Anyway, child. So he started talking about Destiny. Mind you, at the beginning, remember I kept telling y'all, Destiny going on all of these interviews and stuff and getting these looks. I said that was Carlos King. Carlos King is trying to put Destiny out there because Destiny is new. She got a fresh storyline. He said that the Destiny and Sunni and Moses storyline is the most talked about storyline when he go out. He said that Joy, remember I mentioned this yesterday, this is what he said. He said that Joy from Love and Marriage DC, the one I don't like, he said, when she started talking about Sunni and Moses and Destiny and said, you go from being unprofessional to getting a confessional, bitch, this ain't got shit to do with you. You need to be worried about whether or not you and your husband really married and whether or not you coming back for another season. What's up with Love and Marriage DC? Joy, you in the wrong people business, and that's why I don't like Joy. I don't fuck with Joy. Anyway, so he said that Destiny was the most transparent. He was like, Destiny is the most transparent, and I just got to give her props. He was just praising Destiny this whole interview. She's the most transparent. I got to give her props and da-da-da-da. Come on, Sayama. When did Destiny become the most transparent? Because last time I checked, we still don't know why LeBerick left her. That's the opposite of transparent. That's non-transparent. So what the fuck is you talking about? And then Sunni said that allegedly there was some DNA tests. We'll talk about Sunni here in a minute. But that's not transparent. Anyway, so he proceeds to say that they were in talks. No, so when they were talking about the Sunni Destiny Moses storyline being like the biggest thing and the most talked about, DJ Richie Scott was like, yes, you did get a lot of flack for that. Tell us how that came about. He said, we're going to discuss that at the reunion. Sunni also said that on her live. She said that we're going to talk about why I came on the show on the reunion. Carlos King proceeds to say, we were in talks. We were in talks with Destiny for her to come back to the show. So when we're in talks, we like to follow the reality. So we asked Destiny what was going on in her life. So Destiny basically was saying, oh, I found out Sunni and Moses got married. I wondered, did she say, my husband this, my ex-husband that, I've been hoeing on the corners allegedly. No, I'm just playing. Scratch the last part. So she told them in turn what's going on with her Sunni and Moses and shit. Carlos King looked at his producers. They looked into the situation, talked to Sunni and Moses, got their side of the tea. He said he went back to Destiny, asked her about it and shit. And Destiny, he was like, and I'm so proud of Destiny. He acting like this bitch a fucking shero. Like, I'm so proud of Destiny. And she said, yeah, she approved it. She said, yeah, let's go with the reality. Let's do it. So you know what that tell me? That tells me that Destiny, before this show started filming, you already talked to Carlos and you approved that your storyline would be Sunni and Moses. So why are you on camera? Why the fuck is she? Why she with my friends? Why she wanna do all of this? Bitch, you already know why, because she's your storyline, bitch. You already know why she's come. You rubbing it in my face. Ho, what the fuck did you think she was gonna do when she came on this show and you decided that she could be your storyline? Because I'm sure that you said some other shit that was going on, but guess what? LeBaric wasn't your storyline. Your alleged horror life, where you had to get a DNA test at 3 months after you only been married for a few months or a year or some shit like that. Why wasn't that your storyline? She just did a domestic violence infomercial, and I told y'all she allegedly, which I saw the court documents, she filed a writ of protection against LeBaric alleging some sort of violence or whatever, and the judge denied it. So if we following reality, Mr. Reality with the King, that's reality for your ass. Because that happened in October of last year. So if we following reality, why are we not following the reality of Destiny going back to court with LeBaric and him holding her in contempt? If we following the reality, why aren't we following that podcast where she said that this man was allegedly abusing her? Why ain't we following the reality of you was popping cat from Detroit to Atlanta to Huntsville, allegedly, and now you got to get a DNA test on your son? But you decided to follow the Sunni and Moses storyline. So, bitch, don't come on her. How you gonna choose Sunni and Moses to come on the show to be your storyline? And get mad when Sunni start exposing your ass because you trying to paint and portray her like she a clout chasing bitch trying to intervene on your life. No, ho, you needed her to come on this show so you would have a storyline so you could have. Shout out to Nene Leaks. Exactly. No, that's Phaedra, right? Girl, so this is my whole thing. When Sunni's calling Destiny a liar, Destiny is a motherfucking liar. And you knew she was coming on the show. That's why you put that bug in Sunni's ear and told her that, oh, Sunni was calling you ugly and shit. So when Sunni get on the show, Sunni won't have no allies. That's why Stormy giving her the stink face. And I'm sure you probably said the same type of shit to Tisha and Kimmy so they can give her the stink face when they come on the show. Destiny, you did all of this for a moment, bitch. You a lying bitch, and you still not that transparent because we still don't know what the fuck really going on. We don't know who you fucking with. It ain't Lance, because Lance got somebody else. Unless you go put him in front of us on some fake shit. We don't know what happened between you and LeBaric. That's the real tea. That's the real reality that we want you to follow, Carlos King. But no, you decided to have Sunni and Moses on her, and then you come on here all the time acting like you the victim. This bitch look like she crying in the episode we gonna see tonight. You is a lying ass bitch. Why they want to be around my friends? Why they in Huntsville? Ho, you know why they in Huntsville. Because you told Carlos King that they can come to Huntsville and film so you can have a fucking storyline, bitch. Girl, I'm sick of Destiny. I'm sick of Destiny, and I hope Sunni expose her ass. Because low-key Sunni giving you a lifeline. You may have feel like she did you wrong for taking your man or whatever the case may be, but she low-key she gave you a lifeline. She literally gave you a lifeline. Cause if not her, who? Mel? Cause we know you gonna try to squeeze out a storyline in a fight with Mel. Destiny is desperate, child. I'm like, girl, just for that, I'm gonna start using that body spray as a home spray. Exactly. You got demoted from the purse to the closet in the bathroom, child, I guess. Anyway, so speaking of Sunni, so remember I told y'all Sunni was posting all shit on her story calling bitches liars. She's going live tonight at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, so right after the show. Now, I'm going live right after Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't know, y'all. Do y'all want me to wait and go live after Sunni go live? Or no, I'm going to go live right after the episode or whatever, and then I'll double back and watch Sunni live and see what the fuck she was talking about with Tisha and Destiny's makeup artist. So, I don't know if she got mad about her saying about Destiny telling Stormy that she was talking shit about her and calling her ugly and got a pig noise go, Is this how Stormy be looking? I don't know. But I ain't mad at no big nose. Exactly. Give me a man with a big nose and afro. Exactly. I like a man with big nose. Oh, I don't know about Stormy though. But that's neither here nor there. Sunni pissed off at Destiny. She called her a lying ass bitch and she's sick of her motherfucking ass. So my big question is, what is the makeup artist gonna tell us? Is she gonna tell us about all of the shit that Destiny and Stormy was, not Destiny and Tisha was talking? Why else is the makeup artist coming? Unless the makeup artist finna tell us all the shit that Tisha and Destiny was talking about Sunni. Probably trying to plot on her. Because we already knew that Destiny knew that Sunni was coming on the show. We already knew that Destiny knew the whole time before filming that Sunni and Moses was her storyline. So I'm sure she practiced reads. I'm sure she was coming up with a sympathy train. Like, Carlos King shouldn't have never told us that. Because everything I see tonight, I'ma feel like, Destiny, you had this planned out anyway, bitch. That whole Tisha inviting Destiny there so she can confront Sunni and it's giving storyline. It's giving you already knew that, Destiny, and you a lying ass bitch because you getting on this screen acting like, I don't know why she always in my business and I ain't got nothing to say to her. Bitch, you knew. You approved the storyline, ho. You approved the storyline. And I hope you ain't got nothing to do with Moses going back to jail because you the one knew that he was finna come on the show and they was going to explore that storyline. At least that's what Carlos King said. So you got a problem with what I got to say, Destinators or Teabaggers, because I know y'all go up for Destiny too. Shout out to Carlos King because he the one said it. He the one said it, bitch. Anyway, y'all, girl, so Sunni said she was on live or whatever, and she said being a wife is a badge of honor. Do y'all think being a wife is a badge of honor? I do feel like in some instances, a wife is definitely better than a baby mama because he decided to commit to me for the rest of his life in front of God and gave me a ring. He didn't do that with you. I do feel like that. I do feel like that. And but I mean, some husbands ain't shit too. Let's not act. Because some husbands just ain't shit. I ain't gonna say my ex-husband, I ain't gonna say he wasn't shit. Like he was a pretty good guy for the most part. But if something ever happened to me, I'm gonna drop his name. Go find him first. Go look for my ex-husband first, child. Anyway, so basically Sunni was saying like, yes, bitch, I'm better than her. Yes, I wear being a wife as a badge of honor. She was like, bitch, when you finally did get a man to marry you, talking about Destiny, you went out and cheated on him and disrespected him. And she said it definitively. So she said she got receipts. She said she got live receipts. I'm assuming the live receipt is the makeup artist. But So basically, she accused Destiny of cheating. Then they started mentioning the DNA test, and the girl asked her, "Is Moses one of the men who got tested for the DNA?" Because remember, Sunny posted that picture of Maury, like, and the child is not your, you know what I'm saying? So she was alluding that, hey, you had to get a DNA test with the Maury, and the results. So they asked her, like, is Moses one of the men who got tested? And she was saying it's going to get revealed maybe later on in the season. She don't know if it's going to get edited out or not. But she said after the season, she going to go live and tell it all. So maybe she not going to be on the show no more because she ready to get an E! True Hollywood story about Destiny being a hoe. Allegedly. Anyway, so I wonder if they're going to talk about the DNA test and all of that shit on the reunion. But she said that that's Destiny's new storyline. So for the second half of the season, I guess Destiny going to play the victim again and say, she was trying to... she was talking about my baby. She was talking about my baby. Ain't nobody talking about your baby. We talking about who your baby father is. If you know who your baby father is. That's if you even know who your baby daddy is. Maybe the baby daddy is LeBarrett, and that's what they proved with the DNA test. But the fact that you had to get 3 men to get tested, you shouldn't be on this show talking about nobody, bitch. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I could see just a DNA test. You slipped up, shit happened. But 3 men, that means you was fucking 3 men raw within a small period of time. Como se llama? That's the girl. Your coochie is... You fucking for sport. You just out here trying to get your cardio in. You just fucking men all willy-nilly without no condom. If you gotta get 3 men tested for DNA, girl, you worse than Karen on Sisters. Exactly. I don't know, y'all, but that's all what Sunny said about Destiny. If Destiny did have to get 3 men tested, that's the reality. Don't try to conceal your whole behavior by saying, oh, I gotta protect my son. And then one time she said, I slow walked this story. You slow walk this story. That means you lying and you finessing the story because you don't want yourself to look bad. As soon as she said, I slow walk this story, that let me know, okay, bitch, you dead wrong. You're dead wrong. That's why you're trying to slow walk this story, because you just put it out there and say, I got caught up. I had to do a DNA test with 3 niggas. I was fucking everybody from Detroit to Atlanta to Marietta. Then we gonna think you a hoe. So that's why you trying to slow walk the damn story. But nah, it seems like Sunny said we finna expedite it. Destiny, you trying to slow walk the story, and Sunny finna expedite it on your motherfucking ass. But that's what you get. That's what you get for trying to drag this girl. She came on here to give you a lifeline and give you a storyline. Because if Destiny wouldn't have never approved it, we wouldn't have known who Sunny and Moses is. They would have still been in St. Louis doing their own thing, married, living their life. But no, now they on Love and Marriage Huntsville getting scrutinized. Destiny crying about, oh, she took my man. No, you was fucking him for 15 years in the midst of fucking other people and getting married. And you hadn't fucked him in a year, and she decided to scoop him up and he decided to marry her. Case closed. Anyway. Sunny also mentioned how she got in big trouble because she did the Queen Sheba interview and because she threatened to tell Destiny business and stuff. My whole thing, and she said, I got in big trouble. So does that mean Carlos King called you? Not the same Carlos King that said he don't know what be going on in the streets unless somebody call him. How you, bitch, you the showrunner. That is a horrible way to address some shit. If I'm grieving, if I'm airing out my grievances on the internet, as my showrunner, the professional thing to do would be to come to me and try to rectify the situation. That's what a real boss gonna do. Not say, no, I'm blind to the bullshit. If they ain't call my phone, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Boy, please. Sunny ain't call your motherfucking phone, did she? No, Sunny didn't call your phone, but you was on the motherfucking internet streets and knew she was about to blow up Destiny's storyline, and that's why you called her and she got in trouble for that Queen Sheba interview and for getting ready to blast Destiny. We see you. We see each other. Exactly. Carlos, can you something else, poo-poo? I'm still gonna watch Tell me if y'all gonna watch tonight, Love and Marriage Huntsville. This gonna be the second half. We know all of the tea gonna get spilled. Mel, Trish, Stormy, Destiny, and Sunny. I'ma be live. Make sure y'all cut y'all notifications on, Pooh. So right after the damn show, go get you a little cocktail, get you whatever you gonna do, and make sure you tune in so we can talk some shit tonight, okay? Okay, that's all I got for Love and Marriage Huntsville. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna talk about the Mel documentary. I ain't gonna go too far into it though. Like I said, I loved it. I loved the documentary. It was really, really good. Megan showed like the other side of her. You know how all we see is hot girl summer, hot girl coach. She's strong, she's sassy, she'll fuck these niggas, da 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 da. But we never really got the true Hollywood story behind the whole shooting, how the industry came at her, da 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 da. So it was really good to see like all of her emotions, how she was laying up in the room, didn't want to talk to nobody. A lot of the whole documentary, she was just talking to T. Ferris, which is her bodyguard. You can tell that was her confidant, her sounding board, and her safe place. At the beginning of the documentary, you see her and her mom. Her mom was a rapper, and she was talking about how her mom used to take all of her pictures. She used to like coach her on how to, how to say her raps, what to say. And it's a lot of video footage of it. And then her mom suddenly gets ill, goes into the hospital, and she has to pull the plug on her mama. And this was right around the time that Big Old Freak came out. Big Old Freak, big booty, big old tree. So y'all remember that? So that was when Meg first got her big shine time. For all of the true Meg fans, you already know the Tina Snow, the freak nasty of it all. I run it through your nigga house like a Tomb Raider. He a pass around nigga. He a hot potato. I tell him eat it or get out. That's your ultimatum. But stop eating my pussy hard. That shit aggravates. Hey, he ain't mine. I just let him eat it from time to time. Hey, I'm sorry. I just got in that mode. Anyway, so for all the real Meg fans, y'all already know the Tina Snow era was everything. You know what I'm saying? But she really blew up around the time that Big Old Freak came out. And then that's when her mama passed away. And she talks about how everybody around, Kelsey was around her at that time, but she talked about how everybody around her was really, really happy. And she was so focused on trying to make her mama proud and continuing the success and stuff that her mama helped her get, that she kept drinking and stuff because she wanted to be happy like everybody else was happy around her. Then she gets into basically trying to navigate the industry. She said she was being friends with some of everybody. She was kicking it with some of everybody. She met Tori during COVID when Savage came out, the Savage remix with with Beyonce. So that's when her, her star started, they just skyrocketed. She said that she thought that Tori lost his mama too. So she thought that they had some sort of connection or bond. That hit home for me because everybody know I lost my mother as well. My ex-husband, he lost his mother. I feel like sometimes you can bond with a person if they've lost a parent too, because nobody knows that type of pain unless you actually been through it yourself. However, I do feel like it's some people that prey on you because they feel like y'all gonna make that bond or you gonna trust them because both of y'all have experienced loss like that. I've had it happen to me firsthand. So I feel like Tori may have thought, hey, if I tell her my mama passed too, she'll open up to me and be close like that. And that's kind of how the bond between Meg and Tori, kind of started or whatever. Kelsey was around the whole time, which I never understood why Kelsey didn't know that Meg was fucking with Tori, because she admits that she fucked with Tori. But how didn't she know that? Because they was always on the little COVID radio thing together. They was always together. They was at the Rock Nation brunch, and Tori was behind her, standing. Kelsey had to be crazy. Or like I said, Kelsey had a man at the time. So I don't know. I don't know if she was trying to promote Tori from being her little side thing to her real man or whatever. But then she talks about the night that she got shot. Then a few days later, she said she found out that Kelsey had talked to him and met up with him or whatever, and she felt some type of way. So she cut everybody off. I would feel some type of way too. And she said, I don't give a damn what the fuck we going through, bitch. But this man just shot me. And I feel that. First of all, I feel like Meg should have took more credit as far as the Kelsey thing is concerned, because you did cross your friend. I don't give a fuck if that was her man or not. I don't give a fuck if I told you I used this man to get my damn hair, nails, and facial done every 2 weeks. If you know I fuck with him in whatever capacity, you better not fuck with him, or I'm gonna be pissed at you. So I understand where Kelsey can be mad, because Meg, I don't even fucking what capacity I was fucking with this dude. I was fucking with him and you shouldn't have fucked with him. But I understand Meg. Fuck that dumb shit. This nigga just shot me. I probably would have picked up the girl. I don't know. But I know she was out of line for siding with Tori after that. I don't give a fuck what happened. This been your friend, your day one friend. And then you just sided with a man that shot her over some dumb shit about a nigga that ain't even your man. Anyway, so I think Meg and Kelsey were both wrong. I noticed that Meg kept all of the Kelsey footage in her documentary. That's why I love the documentary, because I felt like it told a true story. Because if Meg didn't want to tell the true story, or she wanted to skew the narrative, she wouldn't have included all of the good shit about Kelsey in the documentary. So I felt like it was unbiased. She talked about how all of the men in the industry turned on her, and it featured all of them: Chris Brown, Joe Budden, 50 Cent, Meek Mill, all of these dudes, Drake, shouting out how the baby, and she showed how the baby brung Tori out at Rolling Loud when she had a protective order against him, because he texted her. She said he texted her and was like, I seen you on live, you look so sad. She was like, bitch, what? She was like, is you crazy? Why would you, after you done chopped up a leg on, remember he chopped up that leg in that video, calling her a liar. He did everything under the sun and was taunting this girl, and then had the nerve to text her. What is wrong with you? Anyway, so she said she had a protective order, and then at Rolling Loud, remember the baby brung Tori out. And the baby was so trifling for this, because remember, the baby and Meg had a bunch of bangers. They had a bunch of hits at first. So how you gonna cross the girl who put money in your pocket and got you a whole bunch of new fans for Tory Lanez? The baby was clout chasing. He was clout chasing to the fullest. That's why now that the baby coming out talking about some, he want to work with Meg again. Bitch, what? And you brought a nigga that shot me out at Rolling Loud at the same concert I'm at? Ho? Is you crazy? The baby is crazy. And on Meagan album, she on Bigger in Texas, when she say nigga trying to fuck up your parlay, nigga fuck up your parlay, niggas know I'm the biggest investment. I feel like that was shout out to the baby. You fucked up. You should have bet on Meagan, like you was betting on Meagan in the front, in the beginning. But no, you bet on Tori and you fucked up your parlay. A parlay is a bet. For those of y'all who don't know, a parlay is a bet. It's a bet. So he fucked up his parlay with Meg, and she was his biggest investment. Now you trying to come back and do a song with her? Oh no. You chose side. You chose Tori. You chose the side, the baby. Stay there. And look, your career ain't been the same since. Until you do right by Megan, your shit ain't gonna be the same, bitch. Anyway, Diddy was on there talking to Tori, talking about some, oh, you one of my biggest artists. He said, I got a dark, sinister side too. No, he said he got a dark, devilish, I got a mean, toxic side. That's what Diddy said to Tori when he was talking to Tori about how he liked his music. He said, I got a mean, toxic side too. Diddy, we know you do. We know you do. That's why your ass in jail with Tori too. Exactly. All of the men who was doing all of that shit, Megan clown Drake on his, and they've been talking about his BBL ever since then. Shout out to Drake. Exactly. Diddy, your ass locked up talking about some, you got a mean, toxic side. Guess where they got your ass? The same place that Tori at. Anyway, the documentary was good, y'all. If y'all ain't watched it, go watch it. Like I said, it made me cry. On one hand, she said, you could tell that she was spiraling and drinking because she didn't have her coach. She didn't have any guidance. She didn't have somebody to tell her to rap this way. She didn't have nobody to tell her, stop drinking, this bad for you. Stop doing this, da da da. And I totally felt where she was coming from, because I had, like, for probably 5 to 10 years, like, yeah, like you'll never get over losing your mama ever in life, because you don't have that foundation. Your foundation is gone. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a coach. You don't have guidance. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I totally felt her on that. She said one thing that really kind of touched my little spirit. She was like, I just feel like all of this stuff wouldn't be happening if my mama was here. Girl, I was so deep in my feelings, because I'm one of those people too. If I'm having a bad day or it's like some crazy circumstances, I always feel like if my mama was here, this wouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? My mama would have guided me in a different direction or helped me stay out of these situations where this wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it just really hurt my little spirit. When the Tory Lanez verdict came out and she started crying, child. Meg, what I can say is Meg did that. For the people who hate Meg, go look at the documentary. It showed her in a total different light. It was transparent. It was good. It was raw. It was gritting. What is that, the word, gritty? I don't know. Anyway, y'all. So tell me if y'all watched the Meg documentary, if y'all really liked it. Make sure y'all stay tuned and have y'all notifications on. If y'all think y'all notifications on and you ain't sure, turn them off, turn them back on. Join my membership and shit. And make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe. Tell me what you think about Sunni going live, putting Destiny on blast. All of the shit that Carlos King was saying. Was he shading Mel? Was he shading Winter? Who the fuck was he shading and calling his cast basically kids and toddlers? Girl, ooh, treating them like they at the kiddie table, I guess. And Destiny lying, acting like she mad at Sunni. Whole time Sunni is her storyline and she approved it. Girl, I guess. Anyway, y'all have a good Saturday morning. I'll see y'all later on tonight after Love and Marriage Huntsville. Make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe, and you enjoy your morning, girl. Bye.